Banking in America is going to look really different in the near future, and I'm going to explain why. Before I share this news with you, why it's happening, what they're doing exactly, and how you can take advantage of it, my name is Rick. I've spent 10 years in banking, and I help you turn daily news into daily profits. So as I was scrolling my timeline with what to talk about for today's content, I see this come across. It says that the federal government is going to phase out paper checks starting in September. Obviously, this is a big win for people that get refund checks, because who the hell wants to receive a check, deposit it into a bank, potentially get a hold on it, and then ultimately you can't use the money right away? Well, there's a reason why this is just being announced, but this has been in the making for a long time. Although they've been working on this technology for years, it wasn't until recently when Trump announced that he's going to be modernizing the payments to and from the banking system. And for a lot of reasons that I don't need to get into, it's important that we modernize the banking system, because who the hell wants to wait for money to clear before they can start using it, especially when we have things like Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, things like that. Yet banking systems just seem to be old and antiquated. This actually goes back a long way, because the Federal Reserve's been working on a system like this since about 2019, and they called it the FedNow system, which is basically a system that allows transfers to happen from bank account to bank account and make the funds available almost immediately. And I know a lot of you are going to say, what do you mean? Zelle and Cash App make my money available immediately. Well, yes, but what about people that aren't using those apps or are using other methods of payment where they have to wait for this money to clear? It just makes things inconvenient, which is why FedNow was created, so that people can get their funds immediately and they don't have to worry about holds. They don't have to worry about the funds clearing and then have to worry about checks being negotiated. No. Once they get the money, it's immediately received and immediately usable. And this is also why you're starting to see things like this pop up, where the Genius Act is being passed into law, and the Federal Reserve also doing things like ending crypto scrutiny and allowing banks to start using crypto, because you should be able to use your money when you want to, where you want to, without any sort of hassle, including if you want to pay with crypto, that should be available to you. So this new system allows you to pay and receive funds immediately. And if you think that this system was just meant to get rid of checks, you'd be wrong, because there's a bigger picture for this new technology being used. You can see Franklin Templeton talk about assets being tokenized. And BlackRock said the same thing, including your stocks, bonds, and real estate, which is also going to be able to be tokenized. And even Robinhood saying they're going to offer tokenized versions of stock. Now, how all this ties in together is if we put all assets on a digital ledger, we can sell property and it go into our bank account immediately. Or we can sell stock and we don't have to worry about funds settling and then it taking a week to 2 weeks for you to get your money. No. You sell your stock and you get the funds immediately. And if you want me to talk about tokenized assets in another video, let me know in the comments. But either way, these are going away, and these are going to look way different and a whole lot easier in the future.